What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are turning volume up. We are paving our way through some Patreon requests. Sandy, I got you. We are looking at Base Gang. This is Friend Like Me. We all know Zach's a Disney fan and an Aladdin fan. So Zach's always happy to get requests. Anything Disney, send it my way. Do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Base Gang's page. Please go like and subscribe. Want to support the artist first and foremost. That's what we're here for. If you like what I do, like, comment, subscribe. I think it could be over there. YouTube might have moved it back. Some of my windows are literally right now. They're down below. Some are. YouTube's so weird. I feel like they're drunk. They're just printing money and getting hammered. But yeah, if you like what I do, definitely support, like, subscribe, and subscribe tribe. We have merch. Go check that out. Also in the description, wherever it may be. Best way to get me is on Patreon. So jump over there. That's where this request came from. That's where most of mine do. Let's go headphones. They're plugged in. Didn't do that for fun. All right, here we go.
Hey, Joe! Give me a beat. Well, look who's inside the lamp now. Pretty cramped up. So why don't you just relax and illuminate whilst I elucidate on possibilities? Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves, Scheherazade had 1,000 tales. Well, master, you in luck, 'cause up your sleeve you got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now, some heavy ammunition in your camp. You got to punch, pizzazz, yahoo, and how. All you gotta do is rub that lamp. And I say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. 1, 2, 3, You see, sir, life is your restaurant, and I am your maitre d'. So whisper. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shop. Say what you wish, it's yours, true dish. How about a little more bucket liver? Have some of Calamari, try all of Calamari. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
He's got this slow rolling, like it's like a soothing growl, like this bass line. It's oddly pleasing, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's like a, I don't know. It just rolls well. Really smooth tone. It's sometimes when you have like a natural deep voice, and it tends to, when you're singing low like that, it tends to break or crack in places, especially when you're like sort of. Sometimes it feels forced, or you get like that kind of horsey thing right here in your throat that like, like you get when you're getting sick or whatever. It just feels like it's almost like a burning. No, these dudes are smooth. I should probably pay some respect and not call them these dudes. I should probably learn their names, which isn't going to happen at the moment because Google's not being helpful. I'll get there. I don't want to take your guys' time right now, but I've only done like one or two of their things, so it's probably why. All right, so Bobby Bass, Peter Barber, Tommy. I know Peter. Marwan. Usually when you Google something, it like identifies them right away. It's not doing that for me. So what I will do is after I get done here, I will look it up. I'm good with names. If any of you guys watch my channel, you know that. But we'll get there. Anyways, so these dudes, are all. It's interesting having because a lot of bass, when you put bass in an acapella group, a lot of the bass artists, you get used to just sort of not like they're just one trick ponies, but like it kind of gets framed that way with acapella groups because each person kind of is a one trick pony. Like you might have an acapella group with a beatboxing guy. who actually can sing, but you don't really know that because he or she's always made to beatbox, right? Um, so bass the same way. You have a bass person that just because that's what they're really really good at. Although when you get a bunch of them together, you start seeing range, which is really cool because a lot of them are artists who are trained who can sing, you know, who can sing a lot range wise, but you wouldn't know it unless like it was, sort of if unless you like segmented it solo, and you're like, all right, do your thing, right?
Oh my, oh no. Nah.
Yeah, even your harmonies up top, your background right now, the vocals that they layered in, you have steps down the scale.
Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this out the little hat? Can your friends go poof? Well, looky here. Can your friends go abracadabra? Let it rip and then make the sunkadissa, make the sunkadissa, make the sunkadissa. So don't you sit there slack your buggy eye to me to answer all your midday prayers. You got me bona fide certified. You got a genie for your charge to fair. You got a powerful urge to help you out. So what you wish I really wanna know. You got a list that's 3 miles long, no doubt. Well, all you gotta do is rub like so.
Yeah, he's got like a perfect tone for this song because it's it's edgy in a way that like it adds that kind of like almost like that mysterious theatrical Disney component that you need with stuff like this. Like he could, I'm not sure if he has or hasn't, but he could very easily, voice over something very very much in this vein. Because you ever hear artists that like you're like, wow, that would sound really good like backing a cartoon or voicing over something. It doesn't have to be a cartoon. Really, just voicing over anything really that has this, that you could get to a place that's almost like you could bring your voice to a spot that's strange but has some weird theatrical components that's like could be almost whimsical and fantasy oriented in a sense. A voice can do that. It's bizarre to me. I don't have that voice. My voice is boring, but when you're bending it like he's doing, and it's somewhat edgy, because the song's kind of a mysterious song, right? Everything, the whole movie is built around this kind of mystery, right?
Mr. Aladdin, sir, have a wish or 2 or 3. I'm on a job. You big nabob. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Cool. Yeah, it's fun. It's you have it's when you have a bunch of guys that are really good singers, um, range talented, and and don't take this shit too seriously. That are interested in and happy to do and go overboard, to a point in doing the theatrical components of things. It always makes it more fun for the viewer, because then you'll have dudes that are they're just dude like, and they're like, nah man, that's Disney. I ain't doing that shit. Nah, no way. Nah man, nah. Find somebody else. I don't do Disney. That's kid stuff, right? Or you could have fun and laugh with it, and and then put on a good performance. That was great. Obviously we had a single lead in that one. Again, I'll learn names. My bad. It's Google's worthless right now, and I don't want to waste your guys' time. But you keep you keep requesting them, and I will have names down by the next one. How about that? We'll do that if it comes soon and I remember that I just said that. But I will look right now. Um, but regardless, yeah. So it's cool when when everybody buys into a concept, and that way you're not really holding anything back. But yeah, we had one lead on that, and then everybody else was, you know, creating the background layers and the harmonies and whatnot, which is perfect for a song like that. Um, yeah, I guess just this depending on their each of their vocals individually, it might be tough to do that with four leads. Um, because it's I don't know. You probably could, unless somebody's kind of perfect for it like he was. But anyways, yeah, please go like and subscribe. Bass Gang, spelled how it sounds. Um, Not an actual gang. They're not dangerous. They're singers. But and yeah, so go support them if you like what I do. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It helps out the channel. Check out some merch. It is linked somewhere. And jump over to Patreon is the best way to get me for requests just like that one. And we'll keep it moving. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. It's almost it's afternoon. Working our way through it. Working our way towards the weekend. We'll catch you on the next.